Forming a high bank slope takes a different technique. This works well on slopes steeper than 2.5 to 1. Prepare the base surface so it's uniform and tilt slightly toward the slope. This will help hold the machine in place and form a neat line. Round the moldboard by putting both moldboard levers in float. Then, release the center pin with the toggle switch. When the light on the console is red, the pin is retracted. Pull the moldboard levers out of float. Using both moldboard lift and center shift levers, roll the linkage so the pin can be placed in the opposite side of the link bar that you intend to slope. If you're going to slope on the right, put the pin in the far left hole. Line up the pin hole using the marks and insert the pin. When the light goes out, the pin is in. Swing the moldboard up and out in the back slope setup. Then position the grater at the base of the slope. Keep the frame straight. Move the moldboard heel near the outer edge of the rear tire and adjust the toe to cut the desired slope. Make slow passes in first or second gear for maximum control of the cut. You'll be casting material inside of the tandems closest to the slope. Articulate when you're pulling slopes around corners to keep the rear tandems off the slope and hold the cut at the toe. You can extend the reach of the machine up the slope by articulating. Place one or both front tires on the slope and keep the back end down on the base. Lean the front tires away from the bank to improve stability in the articulated mode. You will compromise a bit of control of the finished slope in exchange for the extended reach in this position. When all the tires are running on a slope, keep the differential locked. This keeps the drive wheels from spinning. Operate in first or second gear. For finer control, use the accelerator rather than the hand throttle. Then, if you have to slow down, you can just lift your foot while your hands stay on the controls. On steep slopes, remember to shift the drawbar uphill toward the toe of the moldboard and articulate with the heavier rear of the machine down the slope for a wider working platform and more stability. Deposit the windrow between the tandems. Use the windrow to help hold the machine on the slope. On slopes flatter than 2.5 to 1, start at the top. Cast the windrow material outside the lower rear tandems. Again, use the windrow itself to help keep the machine on the slope you're working.